We began our movement workshops on the 4th of November. We began the session by exploring a PowerPoint and looking at keywords to do with movement. These include balance, weight placement, focus, spatial awareness, body control, body tension, relaxation, coordination, trust, working with others, movement memory, pace, physicalizing internal feelings. The way we learnt about movement was more practical compared to the voice workshops. With movement we went straight into applying it to a script. We began by looking at a simple action scene called The Body Tells a Story, and in a group of 3, 2 people were the actors and 1 person was the director. I was the director in this session. With the awareness of the stage, I looked at how to place the people and direct each specific action in relation to like the pace and stuff like that, to make sure we could get a scene that could portray emotion with just movement and barely any dialogue. The undirected scene and the directed scene varied immensely from each other, and you could tell that the direction about the movement in particular had a massive impact on the actual effect of the scene. After this we got feedback from our teacher, and she told us ways to improve, and then after this she directed a sequence of just us 3.
Person A, walk in, stand in front of the chairs. Turn and look at the chairs. Look back at the audience. And sit in chair number 2. Person C, run in. Look at person sat down. Look back at the audience. Sit in chair number 3. Stretch. And sit back down. Deng, look at Courtney. Look back at the audience. Courtney, look at Deng. Look back at the audience. Take 2 steps in. Look at people sat on chairs. Look at the audience. Look back at them. Walk over and sit on the empty chair. You 2, look at each other. Look back at me. You 2, look at each other. Look back at me. Courtney, do your stretch. Famiza, look at her. Quick. Look back at the audience. Dang, stand up. Look at each of them. Look back at the audience and leave. Look at each other. Look back at the audience. I need to stand up. Look at Courtney. Sit back down. Courtney, stand up. I'm going to do it the other way around. Look at Famiza. Sit back down. Stand up. Walk behind the chair. And stand behind Courtney's chair.
And this helped us see like what our movements could mean, even if we're not using our dialogue, and we had to do exactly what she said, which kind of emphasised the importance of the direction rather than like just doing whatever, because each tiny little movement really does matter. So after this we decided to devise our own script, focusing on balance, space, pace, teamwork and tempo. We were inspired by the first piece that we were directed by our teacher, so we stuck with the ideas of having 2 chairs, and the story kind of just developed itself. So we used like pace and body language to like portray our age and things like that. And then for the next couple of weeks we began like rehearsing this short scene and developing it into like a short play. Our rehearsal weeks were the 14th of November, the 21st of November and the 28th of November.